Hi, this is Derek from Volition Recording Studios. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'll be going over one of the most important processes that you need to add into your mixing workflow. And I'm talking about mixing templates. Mixing templates are simply put, it's something like having a pizza that's already has the dough, already has the tomato sauce, and already has the cheese. And all you need to do is throw the toppings in and put it in the oven. And that's essentially what a mixed template is. It's a mix that you've worked on or that you've taken the time to arrange and build that you can put in and immediately start arranging a few things here and there to start working on your mixes. So why even bother going for a mixing template? Very simply put, it does three things for you. Number one, it speeds up the work, saving time as well. And the final thing you want to use a mixing template for is that you want to simply streamline and simplify your workflow. You don't always want to be starting up that 50 tracks that you have for that band that you're working with, or maybe you are mixing your own band. Whatever the case may be, you don't want to always start from scratch and waste time to start a new session every time you have a new mix. So that is why you want to incorporate a mix template into your workflow, and that is what this video is about. So I'm gonna talk about how to get started in a few seconds right here. The bottom top or top bottom view. So what that means is have it in a specific order that you generally work on the tracks based on the order that you prefer working on your mixes on. So for example, when it comes to this country rock mix template, I have drums as number one first. So this is like the number one thing you'll probably see on as soon as you open this template. And it works its way down to the bass, and then to the guitars, then to the piano, organs, and stuff like that. And then at the very bottom is vocals. The reason why I order it that way, in that specific order, it's because generally I think about music as a foundation. So I think about the drums and the bass being the foundation, and it just kind of helps do all the heavy lifting and pushes up everything that sits on top of the music essentially. So there are other ways you can do it too. You can generally have the vocals on top, and then you have the elements going down. So you pretty much have the drums at the very bottom. So that's the other way you can set it up. It doesn't matter really how you specifically set it up. Just find an order that works best for you and then just start from there. So once you kind of have a organization or you have a system going on, let's just say in this case, the drums, the bass, the guitars, and then the vocals at the very bottom. So you want to start to color code each section. So the cool thing is I have my drums as a specific color. So that will be in the greens, my bass as kind of this blue color. So it doesn't matter how you want to depict the colors, but if you can choose colors that you like or can get familiar looking at, it will just help make your mixing template even more easier to navigate. So I'm going to pull it up another window here. Just one moment here. So as you guys can see here, if you have your tracks color coded, they stand out just so much more that you can see. For example, you don't have to read the side here and know what it is. Just look for the color. Let's just say I'm looking for acoustic guitar. I know that is orange, so I immediately see it. So all I need to do is just find the one that I want to alter, for example. So this is the last and the most important part about a mix template. Each channel has a specific plugin already armed and ready. So the cool thing is if you spend the time to go over each track, let's just say just work on a mix, it'll be a lot easier, and just try to build a template from that mix. As you can see here, starting with the kick drum, on the channel, the number one thing I have is an EQ. The next thing I might have is probably some sort of compression or a compressor. And then maybe you might have a few more other things on it as well. Doesn't matter what the case is, but the most important part is you should have your staple go-to plugins on your channel, on that track channel, right away. And then I have my sends over to the drums and the P drums. And then if you go over to my snare drum part, it has kind of the same configuration. It already has an EQ on, and I might have a compression on it as well. And then I have my sends as well. And you kind of have it for each and every track. All right, so that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you very much. If you like what you saw today, please subscribe to this channel for more audio and music related content.